Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is late morn, but I'm getting ready for a meeting, so I thought I'd hop on here in case you haven't heard the news. Pumpkin spice lattes are officially available today. So go get your one if you like them. If not, it's okay. But we are going to do an eye look inspired by the pumpkin spice latte, and I will try to stop hitting my desk. Let me try to refresh this. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips real quick. Make sure you do hashtag replay if you are catching the playback so that I know you watched and I can thank you. If you hop on live, say hello. I'm going to start with my lips. I'm doing a lip stain today. We're going to try Serendipitous. I haven't worn it in a while. It's a really pretty color. So when I'm putting this on, I kind of tighten my lip a little bit as I'm doing the inner part of my lip, but you don't want to tighten your lip when you're doing your line because the line of your lip will disappear. So I just kind of relax it, if that makes sense. Just a little quick lip tip. And then I re-dip to do the top lip so it's somewhat similar. If you have not tried these lip stains, they're water-based so they don't sting at all, but this color will last. If you let it dry, like I mentioned last night, you can add a gloss on top or like a hottie. I like adding hottie. Hey Leslie, what's up, girlfriend? Like today I'm going to add some hottie to it to give it that gloss look and give my lips a little plump. Hi Pam, this is Leslie. This is Serendipitous. I'm just going to do one coat. You can do 2 coats. But like I said, I do like to re-dip per lip to get an even application, if that makes sense. All right, there's a lot of different combos. Hi, Gianna. There's a lot of different combos you can do for the pumpkin spice latte inspired eye. These are the colors I'm using today. I forget this color. I just put it in there. Hey, Bethany. Transcendent, Gingerly, Gullible, and Fanatical. So let's get hopping and get on that. I'm going to let my lip stain dry. If you are doing more than 1 coat, a quick tip on that, you do want to let it dry a little bit before adding the second one. So, but if you wanted it a little bit darker, add a second coat, whatever you like. Probably should have had my brushes ready, but you know, what else for today? Oh my goodness. All right, who is a pumpkin spice latte fan? I know you either like it or you don't. I'm going to say I do like it. I think I like it more because it's a sign of fall coming. And I absolutely love, here's my blending brush, Stars and Stripes. You know, of course, I love all things fall. Really, probably my favorite seasonal one is the chestnut praline latte that comes around in Christmas. But, you know, I'm going to go snag me a PSL. All right, because I do like them. Hey, Julie. Hi, Jessica. So I'm just like I always do, setting it with the lightest shade on here. I already put my eye primer on before I hopped on. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, look how blonde that some of my highlights are getting. Girl, that's blonde. I'm about to darken it up for fall. Let's get that set. So I'm going to be creating lots of different fall looks, but this is the one we're using today, this little palette. And these are the mineral press shadows that are, you know, you can fill a palette, you can choose your own color, you can fill a palette of 4, you can get them individually, you can get the refills, whatever you like, okay? So I'm going to take Gingerly, and that's going to be my transition color, which is the color I use for my crease, which is right here. And again, I have hooded eyes, so I go a little bit above, so you can still see that color. I've been on the phone a lot today already. So pretty color. Just like all eyeshadows and palettes, Of course, you can mix and match, but then you can also just throw on one color and it'll be super pretty too. And this gingerly is kind of like a, I want to compare it to cinnamon because it almost has like that little bit of, I want to say orange. I don't know. It's not brown. It looks like cinnamon to me. Or ginger. No, it doesn't look like ginger. Maybe a combination. Ginger would be yellow. JK. Okay. We good. You know, I gotta keep up. Keep up with my time now. So I went ahead and did the rest of my face today. And of course, if there's any specific eye looks or anything like that that you want to see or any tips that you need, I can do specific videos on that. I've had some questions about highlighting and contour, so I'll do a separate video just for that. So I'm just trying to blend that in. Make sure it looks nice. All right, and then I'm going to go with my Gullible, that brown right there. We're going to add a little bit to the outer corners, darken it up, and then we're going to snazz it up with that metallic right there. Y'all, my hair, I swear, it's like, I haven't even been outside yet, and it's already like, oh no, the humidity. We got a little teaser here in Alabama yesterday. We had, the high was 74, which was glorious. You know, it's just enough to make you really get all the fall feels. And then, you know, it's going to be right back up to 91 Friday. So don't worry. Don't switch out your clothes yet. It's going to be a minute. This is just going to kind of darken that outer corner. I'm kind of just kind of tapping it, but also blending it at the same time. This is the fluffy crease brush. So you can kind of blend with it as well. Mm-hmm. Didn't have really time to think of it this morning, but there's some really gorgeous kind of orange shades that I love using as well in my fall looks. So I'm going to incorporate some of those too in these looks. Okay. Dang, it's quiet up in her. All right, Fanatical is that metallic. It's a really pretty, and sometimes I'll wipe it, but you really want to kind of press the metallics on so you don't really get any fallout. The other eyeshadows I don't really have an issue with. Sometimes metallic, if you get a lot, depending on which brush you use, and if you get a lot on there, you might have a little bit of fallout, which is not the end of the world. You can fix it. So I just met up with that darker shade right there. And I mean, if you wanted that gold color on your inner corner of your eye, you can do that too. You can just make your own rules. Now there is another, well, like I said, we can basically create anything out of all the eyeshadow shades we have in these pressed shadows. But there is another really pretty one that's mostly metallics. But just like any of them, if you wanted just to keep the satin or matte shades, you could just go back to that lighter color where the metallic is if you wanted to keep it bright. I typically like to keep the inner, you know, corners of my eyes brighter. Just kind of make sure eyes pop and make them look a little bit bigger. I'm going to mess up my eyebrows by blending this. I'm just kind of, I didn't add anything on it. Yes, I'm wiping it on my arm. Don't worry about it. I'm just kind of blending all those together. All right, let's put some Hottie on and of course our 4D mascara, and we are ready to go on time. Let me take some sips real quick. Or ace up. I guess I could show you on my coffee cup, although there's coffee all over it. There's nothing on it. It doesn't go anywhere. And if you wear one of the darker shades, or maybe put a couple of layers, like this is, I would consider it one of the darker shades. If you did a couple of coats of this, you might still have some in the morning. You don't know. It is, if you like to have something that you don't have to reapply, this is it. And like I said, even if you put a gloss on top, as long as you let it dry beforehand, before you put the gloss on, it will still be there. And you can reapply your gloss throughout the day, however you like. I do for you. Okay. Let's get on with this 4D, y'all, so we can get on out the door, because you know we can't go anywhere without our lashes. Am I right? And of course, the end of the month's coming, so I've got one more bulk order I'm putting together. If you wanted to try anything out, I'm inching my way towards earning that trip. So anything, you know, any like, comment, share, all the things, of course, you know, any order, big or small, helps. All those things help get me there. My tummy's rumbling. I haven't eaten anything today. Sometimes I try not to make the funny face, but it's just not that easy not to. And remember, you want to, at the base of your lashes, you want to kind of shimmy it up and then blink or roll your wand up to pull it through your lashes. And that, the shimmy effect kind of gives it the volume. Look at that one coat. What in the world? I'm telling you. It's the best ever. I wouldn't tell you about it if it wasn't. I do my hair toss, check my nails. We're getting Lizzo fans on repeat. 24/7. Okay. As you see, I'm wiping my wand off because when it is a new tube, it does come with a lot of product, and I like to just get it down. I do that with my regular Epic too. I like to, you know, you want it to get it all the way down to your lashes and really separate them. Love that tingle. That tingle and that hottie. I'll say, I told my mom to try it one time, and I was like, it's going to tingle. It's got peppermint oil in it, so it tingles. It doesn't burn or anything, but, you know, it's got that little tingle. And I told her beforehand, but she was still surprised when she put it on. Oh, Peggy, she's so funny. Silence. All right, let's add a quick second coat, and we're ready to go. Alrighty. There. So the second coat, I usually don't go to the base of my lashes. I just do kind of mid to tip lashes on that. Just to kind of add a little more length to them. It's got those Y-shaped fibers in it, so that's what's kind of attaching to your lashes and giving you that length and volume. So good. Whoops. So a lot of people started school today. So it feels like we've had a lot of staggered, like a lot of people are going different times this year, which I know ours changed and it was a little later, but not as late as I know Jefferson County was today. But I love seeing all those pics of those babies' first day. So nice. This gold is so pretty. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Hey, Carla, what's up, girl? There we go. Lashes, and we're ready to go. All right, I will post the colors I used on my eye, our pumpkin spice latte inspired eye today. Looking fall fast. Thank you, girl. That's so nice. You know, I'm just pretending like it's fall, even though, you know, it's still in the 80s and 90s here in Alabama. I don't care. I want fall to be here. My fall stuff's out. It's happening. Football starts Saturday. It's fall, guys. I don't care what anybody says. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you have questions about anything, of course, let me know. Don't forget to click that share button. Refer your friends, whatever you like. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.